Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be Serral and Oliveira here on Ghost River. These two haven't played on the channel in a while. Top right, it's going to be Oliveira, World Champion. Oliveira, hailing from China. And in the top left, going to be the Finnish Zerg player. It is Serral. Alright, man. Oliveira hasn't won a Premier Tournament since he won that one back in 2023? 22 maybe? I don't know. Regardless, he hasn't gotten back to those heights yet, but that's okay. He's still given Serral trouble when they have met in Premier Tournaments since then. So, let's go ahead and see how he will slow down Serral. Maybe Serral has picked up some tricks to... oh, here we go. It's going to be a pool first here at like 17 supply. So a 17 pool opening here from Serral. Picked up some tricks to see Oliveira's tendencies. And maybe he will counter him super hard in this game. But I just wanted to check in and see what Serral is up to. Right. So we got a hatch or a pool first play here. And then Serral's throwing down a 17 hatch. It's going to be 17 pool, 17 hatch. And then, yeah, like 17 gas. All right, man, cool. So a 17 opening. I might try this at some point in my games and see if I can throw some people off with it. I don't know. I mean, the intent of the pool first play is that either you're dealing with proxies or you're planning on being aggressive with lings. Right? He's taking the gas. He's got 2 sets of lings on the way. You don't need them this early. And this is where you're going to get scouted by Steve the SCV. Yeah, Steve's going to come over here and be like, yeah, so this is a 2-player map. You're not hiding this from me at all. That's the trick about StarCraft 2 is it's all 2-player maps. Brood War has some 4-player maps snuck in here, but we used to have, there you go, scouting the lings. We used to have 4-player maps in the map pool long time ago. And then they got rid of it because players were like, it's too hard. It's too hard to scout out the enemy before they, you know, they pull first you or they proxy you or whatever. And it's like, well, all right, man. So this Reaper, I'm not sure if he's going to move out is the problem. But we'll name him anyway. This is from Mac Winston, patron of mine. What's up, Mac? This Reaper's name is Sane Max. After being pursued by all 3 Wasteland rulers from the Citadel and escaping to the Kaprulu sector, Mad Max was eventually killed by Showtime. But not after killing 2 of the hated Protoss probes. Falcon Paladin thought maybe he will be resurrected as another version of Mad Max. And indeed he was. This time with his sanity intact. So this is Sane Max. This actually goes on. But I'm going to copy and paste the whole thing and put it in the description for you if you want to read all of Mac's writings about Sane Max, but that's basically the concept behind it. So Sane Max moving out. Unfortunately, he came into a game where it was a pool first play from Serral, so like good luck getting anything done, man. Scouted the 3rd base. That's definitely cool. Speed finally starting up here from Serral. So he delayed speed until after the 3rd base starts, which is like, all right, I guess. Third CC coming in. Yeah, this is all very normal stuff. 3rd CC sub 3 minutes. Top me if you've heard that one before. Nothing crazy here from Serral. Just droning. Droning. Hellions moving out with Reaper Buddy. Sane Max. Probably more fun to hang out with the Sane Max than the Mad Max, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. They're not getting any damage done. Like, no kills on any of these guys. 0-0-0. Stims coming in on the Terran side of things. We're swapping over. Probably some medevacs here. Yeah, reactoring up that factory. Starport, 2 racks. 3rd CC. Trying to go into a macro opening here. Which, again, you can't really scout as a Zerg player and you can't really punish. Although this Overlord did pop in and did not end up seeing the 3rd CC. So that's a big win for Oliveira. So, like, you don't know. You don't know if this is a fast 3rd CC or not, yeah? Yeah. But, man, Serral's already fully saturated his 3 bases here at 430. I mean, he's not getting a lair. Getting double Evo chamber, 3rd gas, no lair? I mean, these lings are getting some work done. Actually, this is a pretty neat little ling run by. Yeah, Marine gets sniped. These guys are not getting out of here. But you know what? Killing the SCV, building the armory, that's a delay. 2 SCVs die for 10 Lings. And a couple Marines died too. So not great. Not super great if you're Serral there. But good scout. Good delay on the armory. It is going to be a Hellbat push, right? Because you scouted the armory and delayed the armory coming up. So how are we going to deal with this Hellbat push? Well, Serral says, I'm glad you asked. It's Queens. I have 8 of them. I'm making 2 more. Getting a Baneling Nest, but that's not going to be here by the time this Hellbat attack shows up. Baneling Nests take a little bit too long. Double Engineering Bay here. We're pushing out. It's not like the biggest, strongest move I've ever seen. We're going to push front and then drop Hellbats. Drop Hellions, maybe, into the natural base here. Like, make everybody freak out about this attack. Overlord Dad is a good start. Unload here. Hellbat transformation here. Ling's getting roasted up. This I like. Dude, he's trying to roast up these drones a little bit here. This attack down to the south's not getting anything done. Ling Queen is going to clean this up. 2 drones died. More Lings got wiped out. 25 Zerglings have died here. But this attack didn't do much of anything. It was probably more of a distraction anyway for all of these queens. Look at all these queens here, but guess what? There are enough queens back here to hold the Hellbat attack too. So that's crazy. Well, Oliveira took the time to get the 3rd base down to 4th base on the way from Serral. Ling's rolling into the 3rd base. Uh-oh. Where are your Hellbats now? Not here. Marines have stim, though, so they're going to be able to deal with a certain number of these guys. There we go. A couple Hellbats made it back home. 6 kills and 7 kills, respectively, on those Hellbats. So this is good. This is delicious, delicious stuff here. 1-1 coming in. There is a lair finally done. So Centrifugal Hook's getting fired up for Serral. 4th base coming in from Oliveira. Command center being built on location. More and more racks coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks on 3 bases, getting a 2nd factory. He is getting drilling claws, so Widow Mines are going to be part of the play here, although none are currently in production. He's trying to Ling Bane this thing, but there's slow Banes and there are siege tanks. So yeah, he says, when there are siege tanks, maybe not. How's our Sane Max doing? He's got 3 kills, you know? I don't think any of them are drones, but that's okay. They don't all have to be drones. I think Sane Max is doing just fine out here. No complaints. 10 out of 10. Sane Max performance. He's having a great time hanging out with his best buds. They're going to kill a drone here, though. Oh, yeah. Chase him down. Chase him down. Chase him. Nope. Too afraid. Too afraid to chase him down. There are queens that way. There's creep that way. There are queens that way, sir. And you're not wrong. Burrow coming in from Serral. Big fan of Burrow. It just has a lot of uses, a lot of viability. You can burrow Lings and expansions so that Terran can expand there without burning a scan. You can burrow drones if there's an attack coming and you can't quite defend them. Again, forcing the Terran to use a scan, which isn't that hard, I guess, but still. That's a mule they can't drop. So, I mean, worth in the long run, I guess. This little tiny group is getting a bunch of value, but their time is pretty much over. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. Nice. Did Reaper die? Reaper man. No. Where did he go? Oh, he's over. No. Reaper man? Where did he go? I'm clicking on him. Oh, he's right here. Well, they're pushing up front, clearing out some creep, and then falling back a little bit. Oh my gosh, you're in such a dangerous position here. Go kill that creep tumor. You can do it. You can do it. No, no. Okay. Ooh, Serral's taking a ninja base down bottom right here. So he's double expanding to the corners of the bottom of the map. But he's got so much Ling Bane. Ooh, those Banelings all get canceled by this group that really had no right to get anything done here. There weren't enough of them. But this is the Oliveira push, man. Siege tanks, Marines, Widow Mines. This is how he gets stuff done against Serral. I've seen him do this recently, in the last calendar year anyway. Man, there's a lot of Ling Bane here, and only one siege tank. Good shot, though. Okay, that was good. On the other side of it, we are dropping Lings into the natural base of Oliveira. 8 Zerglings, 9 SCVs have died. Still pushing up middle here. Oh no, siege tanks dying all over the place. Lings running into town here inside the main base of Oliveira. It is falling apart for Oliveira post-haste here, ladies and gentlemen. It is not looking good for the Terran player. He is cleaning this up, but so many SCVs are dying in the process. Serral setting up outside for yet another attack here. Who says you need anything more than Lings and Banelings and a TVZ, says Serral. Not me. I say all you need. Oh, he got some queens, too, which he burrowed, actually, to keep them alive on the front lines here. They're not going to make it back creep before they die, unfortunately. They're trying. But, one of them made it back anyway. The Dropper Lords are going to make it out of here, too. We got Lings running into the third base, running around to die to Marines. Again, this base is a big deal. Providing extra larva. They're not actually a queen here, strangely enough. I'm not sure what that's all about. Turrets and Widow Mines getting put into position so that further drops are not going to happen here. It is 81 to 68 workers. It is in technically the incumbent's favor of Serral right now, but not by a whole lot, I would say. Oh, this turret coming up would be so nice. And it does kill that Overlord. It was previously injured. A whole Overlord of Lings gets wiped out by a single shot from that turret. That was nuts. And then look, he's burrowing the Lings in. Oh, this is crazy. I love Oliveira trying to expand out here while there are a million Zerglings cruising around the map like crazy people. Oh, Lingbane Queen right now. How is there no more tech from Serral? He's a madman. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're just waiting. There's a bit of a drop down this bottom left getting some work done. There is a drop over here that's kind of working. That medevac is so injured, and it gets killed by a queen. Brutal stuff. This is... Dude, I just had a cast the other day where I was like, why don't we see anybody go Lingbane off of 3 bases like Life used to do back in the Heart of the Swarm days? And Serral's like, I hear you, Falcon. It is me, the reincarnation of Life, except minus the match fixing. So Oliveira finds this base, but like, the entire Zerg army is here. And falling back a little bit. Dude, more Widow Mines. I almost feel like the answer to this is more Widow Mines. All right, Widow Mines firing up. Firing up. Big hits, yes. But that planetary is dead. Tank down. More SCVs down. More Banelings rolling in to clean up that what didn't get cleaned up earlier. And Serral falling back. Yeah, man. Oliveira is weathering some major storms here. And Adrenals coming in. This has all been with 2-2. Well, at most, it's been 2-2 Lings running around with the Banelings, right? With the upgrades, too. But, dude, this is me. This is how I like to play StarCraft. Is make a lot of Lings, give them great upgrades, give them Adrenal, get a bunch of Banes, run around, kill bases, be super annoying, find small groups of units, wipe them out, get surrounds on armies that are bigger than mine and kill them. Get mad at Widow Mines for killing all of my Banelings. Right. That's me. That's how I play. So this is... Serral's trying to make a point or something here, guys. He's just being like, you know, I can beat Oliveira with my hands tied behind my back. Right? Fully upgraded Zerglings. Fully upgraded Banelings. A little bit of Queen stuff here. Some Overseer detection. And that's it. I'm going to take my whole left side of the map. I'm going to make sure it's really hard for Oliveira to even get 4 bases rolling. And let's see who the better player is. Oh, Vipers are on the way. Hang on. I don't know. Does that really count? No. I think Vipers are okay. I think for this challenge. No Hydras. No Lurkers. No Ultralisks. No Roaches. No Ravagers. Just Ling, Bane, and a little bit of Spellcaster sprinkled in, man. That Widow Mine never actually fired on anything. Strangely enough, this base still lives. Dude, if Oliveira wins this thing... swinging up on the backside. No, falling back. This base gets canceled. Is Oliveira going to pull this off? Is Serral being a little bit too cheeky for his own good? Oh, I like the idea of Liberators to a certain extent. There are no Corruptors. There are no Hydras here. Liberators don't have any natural enemies when you're going Ling Bane. Okay, but the problem is Liberators don't kill Zerglings fast enough to really be worth it. Yeah, Widow Mine connection. Serral doesn't care. Widow Mine connection. No! Falling back before the Widow Mines can fire. Siege tank unsieging friendly fire. Widow Mine splash. This is the weirdest game that I have cast in a while here. I guess maybe not as weird as that time I cast Dart going Swarm Host against Maru earlier in the year, but okay, a little parasitic bomb on the Liberator. Sure, tanks dying. These are cracklings with 2-2, man. They don't have 3-3 yet. It is 3-3 upgrades for everyone's favorite guy, Oliveira, though. But this is 36 slings in production. This is A moving across the map with wild abandon. I cannot believe Serral is trying this. Oliveira, honestly, has got to feel super insulted by this whole thing, doesn't he? He's got to be like, what is this? Who plays like this? Where are your Hydras? Where are your anything? I'm going to snipe down this bottom right hatch, which has been a nice little haven for Serral for like the last 10 minutes of the game. Liberators are setting up shop down here. That is so impossible to see on the minimap unless it's under attack and it's blinking, right? Okay, free Zerglings are free. One of them, okay, 2 of them die. It's 108 to 100 total army supply here. Oliveira's up. Queens, yep, fighting against the Liberators. Fair, Queens have been around for the entire game. Then taking this base. Burrowed Ling not in position to actually prevent that base from landing, which is, I thought, interesting. All right, man. Parasitic Bomb on the Medivacs. They do split out here. Getting in before this planetary finishes is so nice. There's so much Serral in the house, though. Yeah, this base is not happening. That's a cancel. That's a lift if ever I saw one. Oliveira trying to produce, man. Marines, Marauders, Widow Mines, and now Ling is burrowed into position where you have to scan so the base can land. This is currently second weirdest game 2024. Number 1 was definitely Dark and Maru. This game is not over yet. It could get weird. Nice Widow Mine connection. See, that's the kind of thing these Widow Mines need to do. Good. Now, oh! The split of the Lings and then the unburrow of the Widow Mine. This is high-level play, ladies and gentlemen. That was some excellent, excellent TVZ shenanigans there. We're consuming off of this hatchery. I think part of the reason Serral's being so aggressive is because if you take half the map against half the map here, Terran wins. Because of the cost efficiency of the Terran units. Widow Mines not getting connections off. Serral falling back before they can actually fire on anything. This base being a planetary, I would double planetary this base if I was Oliveira. Honestly, I would. Dude, I think Oliveira might win this game. Overseer takes a transfuse to survive getting hit by that Widow Mine. That's crazy stuff. Serral says, no, you can't have this base. I will destroy it. Blinding Cloud helpful to a certain extent. Planetary dead. Deader and deader and dead here. But once again, Oliveira not fully overrun. He gets a Widow Mine drop in the bottom left base. Ends up killing, bam, 7 drones, losing 13 SCVs on the other side. Income favoring Serral pretty heavily here. Like, I don't know if you even want to planetary up any of these bases anymore. It's just going to be Ling Bane armies rolling in, ruining your day, right? Oh, okay, all right. Ow. Ow. Okay, Widow Mine's getting some value, also dying. This base is snipeable. It's been consumed down to 155 hit points. Oliveira needs this base, and he needs this base, and he can do this thing. He can totally do this thing. Serral, he decided, no, Ling Bane is not enough. I must make an Ultralisk Cavern now. Because guess what? Oliveira's not making ghosts. It's Ling Bane. You don't make ghosts against Ling Bane. It makes no sense at all. So what he's doing, Serral's going to catch him off guard, man. Although, got Marauders here, right? You got Marauders, you got Widow Mines. Both these things are pretty good against Ultras. I'm not going to say they're bad, especially with the 3/3 upgrades that the Marauders have. I just worry that one of these attacks is going to be the one that just keeps rolling forever, and Oliveira dies. Yeah, he orbitals this one because he figures out planetaries don't make any sense here. Marauder, wait, no. You need to take the hits. You gotta take the hits so the SCVs don't, man. That's the whole point of the Marauder, and that's your GG. Oliveira taps out. I mean... Oh, that was crazy. That was an absolutely crazy, crazy good, weird TVZ, man. Serral, you are just unstoppable sometimes, sir. That income advantage is way too much. Too many SCVs died in this game. We're looking at 65 SCVs died. Almost 1,000 Lings died in 19 minutes, which is actually impressive. What am I thinking here? Hard walls, like planetary hard walling these ramps, right? Planetary here, planetary here, planetary here. And then you can't get the full surround. It's way harder to kill with banelings in that situation. Maybe more Hellbats? I don't know. It's tricky. It's an extremely tricky question to ask, right? I think, yeah, like I said earlier on in this game, this is Serral just flexing. Just being like, I know this guy won a world championship, but I can do this to him and win. I don't need any tier 3 units. I don't need any tier 2 units. These are Lings and Banes. I guess Banes. No, Banes are tier 1 units. Yeah, tier 1 units. I'll add some Vipers in around the 15-minute mark, maybe. Get some Blinding Cloud off and some Parasitic Bomb, but it's not really the main thing I'm doing. I'm just making enough Lings and Banes here that you can't stop them. Guess more Siege Tanks, maybe? Like enough Siege Tanks just to wreck groups of Banes from 8 miles away. It's tough. It is tough to know exactly what Oliveira should have done here. I think the macro maybe was part of it. These drops that really started slowing down Oliveira, the drops were massive for Serral, right? Killed a bunch of SCVs here, killed a bunch in the main base, really, really took Oliveira's economy down a notch. And that's why this is largely red over the last, 10 minutes. Resources lost here, 42,000 to 34,000. That number, you'd look at it in a 20-minute game and be like, that's probably a win for the Terran, right? That's a pretty good resources lost number. And it's only one hatchery down, and you're like, maybe not. 2 planetaries died, a command center went down too. It's a lot of dead stuff here for Oliveira, and it's just Serral out-macroing. Out-macroing so hard. So brutally hard. So yeah, that was fun. I mean, that was a definitely weird, second weirdest game of 2024. It gets the number 2 spot because Serral just does something you don't see people do. You don't see 20-minute games like this. Yeah, you see Lingbane stuff for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, but then you tech into other things. For him to just keep doing this, just Adrenalings and fully upgraded Banes all day against Widow Mines, against Marauders, Marines, Liberators, didn't matter. He won because Serral's the GOAT. That's all there is to it. Like, I hear you, Maru fans. Maru is amazing and has some incredible victories. He has the most GSL victories by far. It's like 8, something crazy like that. So yeah, Maru is Maru, but Serral, man, head to head, he's better. He just wins more premier tournaments in other places. Incredible. All right, man. So Serral gets the win, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another good edition of StarCraft 2. You can catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.